Okay, welcome guys. Just a quick tutorial on how to create basically endless bassline ideas for tech house, G house, electro house, acid house, maybe even. So basically anything in this genre, and you can get really creative with it, I think. So I have a very basic drum loop here set up. So kind of tech house vibes. And also this splice plug, I like to give it a bit more like a character before I start generating some ideas. So just, to get it a bit more groove and an idea of what it might actually sound like in the track. We are in F minor right now. Yeah, so this is the basic setup. I also have this bass, tech house bass. I can show you real quick. So very basic, but I think it will do the job. And so this is where the magic happens. This is a Sting. It's a Max for Live plugin that is free. And basically what it does, it generates you MIDI patterns. And I use this with a few like Ableton MIDI devices just to use it properly. So I have some settings here, somehow bugged, so I can't really see it. But this is basically the button to generate. Over here you have the density, so if I turn this down, it will generate less notes. Then you have the length here, so we are going for a 16-bar loop. A transpose, you can use this to transpose the whole MIDI up and down. And also swing, I always add some swing because I just think it sounds more natural and gives it more groove. This transpose, I don't really use it because if I generate a new loop, then it's gonna reset it. So I just use the Ableton one. And you can also like play around with the velocity settings here, but that won't really matter for now. I also use the note length of Ableton because most of the time they are very short. And also in this case, I'm using the scale because, as I said, we are in F minor, but this is totally optional, of course. So I'll just hit generate and we will take a listen. Already pretty nice. I think this rolling bass line really works really well. Let's just hit generate a few more times. So this is already pretty nice, but of course you can get more creative with this. For example, we could automate this because right now really makes use of this legato bass. So the notes overlap and this gives it this rolling feeling, which I really like. But you might do something like this just to shorten the notes in the second half. And let's see how that sounds. This one sounds pretty nice, I would say. So what you can now easily do is just record this. So I have this enabled and then you can easily record the MIDI. So this is pretty nice. Now I can just generate a bunch of nice sounding loops and then later play around with them, maybe mix it up a little bit and try to combine these. And also, of course, it might be a good idea to edit these actually. But for now, this gives me endless ideas for tech house, which I really, really enjoy. So let's just do one or two more. this is kind of cool. As I said, just use these to keep going from there. Of course, you can be very creative with this. You can, for example, I have this shaper box on here with this kind of gate curve. And of course, the possibilities are endless. You can combine this with other MIDI effects. Just get creative with it. Obviously, try different sounds. You can also use it for like plugged loops and all of that. But I found it to be great for basses. And yeah, just enjoy and have a good time. See you guys.